My story is a very, very simple story, and it began on the eastern shore of Maryland in Cambridge, Maryland. And my school was like a home away from home. Our teachers were gentlemen and ladies. They were role models. They cared about you. They definitely believed in discipline, and they were very, very supportive. I remember Mrs. Helen Johnson, who was my English teacher. I had applied to participate in the ELTS Oratorial Contest. The ELTS was a major organization back in the day, and Ms. Johnson helped me not only to write my speech, but she lived 17 miles from the school, and she stayed late every day to practice with me until the day of the oratorical contest. I came in second, but I got a scholarship to go to Hampton Institute. But more importantly, our teachers believed in giving us an education, a well-rounded education. I knew the humanities. I knew about the Doric and Ironic columns, Greek mythology. We learned math and we learned science. And the only goals we knew that we were going to achieve was to become either new homemakers of America or new farmers of America. No goals beyond that. But I wanted to be a ballerina, and we happened to have a lady in our community who was there as a practice teacher who taught ballet. And I danced for the Dodgers because they had an organization where they were teaching players how to become members of the Brooklyn Dodgers team. And I danced for them, and I had the dream that one day I would leave Cambridge and I would go to Paris. My teachers didn't ever say to me, Marlene, you can't do that. They said, yes, you can do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to send you to Hampton to be a part of Katherine Dunham's dance team. Well, that didn't happen. And we don't need to go into why it didn't happen. But I want you to know that when I got to Morgan, all of those students who were from New York and Pennsylvania and New Jersey, who'd gone to integrated schools, were not anywhere equal to the kind of education that I had. I was head and shoulders above them, made A's all around them. And I attribute that to the fact that every one of our teachers was determined that we were educated and well-rounded. We were ladies, and the guys were gentlemen. We wore our hats and our gloves. We were polite, and we knew manners. And we knew the social graces. And that carried me for a very, very long time. I wasn't concerned about whether or not I was black or white. I knew that when I stepped into the room, I knew what I needed to know. And it took me a long, long way. The self-control, the preparation before I decided to move into any arena. When I stepped in the room, you had a force to deal with. And praise be to God, when I step into a room now, you still have a force to deal with.
Amen to that.
Great.